Hi, it's November 27th. This is my third video regarding COPD and my efforts to restore some of the functionality in my lungs, restore some of the vital capacities that I have inside, and to basically feel better every day and to help somebody else who wants to try to do the same. My first couple of videos obviously didn't pull too many punches, and quite honestly, I don't think that's what I need to be doing. I don't want to sound rude or harsh to anybody, but you've got to get up and do some of the things that I found out that I had to do. Now, the last video I was talking about getting up and walking, and there were two issues with that. One is the fact that you just want to get up there and do it, and it's going to help clear your lungs. The second one is how you get your head straight about why you do it. Sometimes you just can't think about yourself in the misery of COPD. You just can't do that. I was at the gym today, and I realized something too. There are days that I just don't feel like doing it, but I do. That's because if you sit there and you do nothing, you can take a problem that's this big and you will make it this big. There's just no doubt about that. That's the problem with COPD. It simply continues to clog you up, continues to leave bad things inside of you. And I'm not going to get too technical, but basically the things it leaves inside of you tend to destroy you inside. Now, we all have different kind of cases and conditions regarding our COPD. Some people is emphysema from smoking. Some people have an alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency, and there are many other medical related disorders that can cause this. But the one thing I can tell anybody is if you sit and do nothing, little problem, big problem. That's just the way it's going to be. Now, one of the other ugliest things I think that I ever saw with this was my own mother. Somebody who's vibrant, smart, intelligent, active, and very social. But by the end of her life, she was attached to a 75-foot hose that she hated that was sticking in her nose. She hated it. Now, how bad can it get? You know you're trapped. So for those of you that aren't on that hose, that don't have to rely on that yet to breathe, you still have a chance to get up and delay the onset of any of that. And that's why I'm hoping to help you. Get up and walk today. Like I said before, even if it's the end of the driveway and back, even if it's just enough to make you cough up a little bit, because like I said, for a few minutes, you're going to feel better. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is going to be, I guess, the smoking part of this. I smoked for 35 years, very close to that. Grew up in a tobacco industry town. It was all around us. Now, the reason I smoked, it was pretty much still my own fault, regardless of those influences. But I did. By the end of my 35-year smoking career, I was smoking 3 packs a day for the last 8 years. I have 70 pack years on my body. 70. I'm 54 years old right now. I'm still not always clear. I still always have to get a little bit of stuff out, so bear with me on that one. The other thing that complicated my situation was the alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency. Turns out that I'm not completely deficient, but I am very, very deficient. That by itself is going to limit your lifespan. So they say. At least that's what they want to tell me. When you combine that with the smoking, what I didn't know was I absolutely placed a chainsaw inside of my chest. I'm not sugarcoating that at all. If you look at the CT scans of my lungs, you will look at the right side and you will find that it is 50% destroyed. The left side is roughly 30% destroyed. These are irreversible damages. But I cannot look at that every day and say, this is going to be the death of me, or this is going to be what holds me back. I'm a smart guy. I know that some things are irreversible, but I know that I can't get up every morning thinking that there's no use fighting it. Because every day I've done something, I've made those gains. And like I said before, small gains are great gains. I got up and I did something. I didn't take the little problem and make it a big problem. I already had a big problem. I'm making it a little problem. Hope you can do the same thing. If there are any of you out there that will ever be or feel as blessed as I felt to have made these gains and made some of these recoveries, please take my advice. Try it. Do it. Get up and do something. Don't just sit there. Thanks.